David was playing with his fire truck.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Went the truck as it raced around the room. Then he turned on the siren.
Wee.
It sounded.
Put away the fire truck, David. It's time for your nap.
No,
Said David.
but I want to play.
His father had to take away the fire truck before he stopped playing with it. David was upset. He didn't want to stop. He went to nap, grumbling. At dinner time, his mother said,
David, please eat your vegetables.
No,
said David, and he pushed them to the side of his plate. She tried to get him to take one small spoonful. David spat it all out.
David, you know you're being a naughty boy.
His mother said.
no,
He said he just liked to say no. In the afternoon, his mother said,
David, it is time for your bath.
no.
said David, and he went on coloring in his book. His mother came to get him, and David ran away down the hall.
I don't want to bathe.
He shouted. She chased him down the hall, into the kitchen, and into her room where he hid under the bed. It took a while for his mother to get hold of him and get him into the bathroom. All the way there, David kept kicking and screaming and shouting.
No,
She had a hard time getting him into the bathtub. David wriggled so much he splashed the soapy water all over the place.
no.
He kept shouting and trying to get out of the tub. His mother was trying to hold on to him. She slipped and fell into the bathtub. She was wet all over. David thought this was very funny and had quite a laugh. Now his mother was upset. This had gone on for too long. She had to do something about it. She waited until he was done having his bath and had put on his clothes. Then she said,
David, you have been a very naughty boy today.
David did not say anything.
Now, you are going to have some time out.
She told him. She took him to his room and put him to sit on his chair in the corner.
You are going to stay right here until I tell you to get up.
She said.
No,
Said David. He did not want to stay there.
Yes, David, you are going to stay.
The look on his mother's face made him know that she meant what she said. She left the room and closed the door. David was all alone. At first, he was very upset with her for putting him in timeout. He wished he could run very fast or fly away so when she came back, she would not find him, but he could not. He wriggled on the chair. He stomped his feet. He put his head between his knees and tried to look under the chair. This made him fall off it. He quickly got back up onto it again. He did not want his mommy to know he had gotten up off the chair. After a while, David was bored with just sitting there. It seemed like a very long time and he had nothing to do. Then he thought about all the naughty things he had done. He wondered if his mother and father still loved him. Would his mother still give him any supper? Would his father read him a bedtime story again? Would they take him to the park for his favorite rides and buy him ice cream? Suddenly, he began to feel afraid. Suppose they did not love him anymore because of the naughty things he had done? He began to cry. He was really sorry for being so naughty that day. He heard when his mother opened the door and came into the room.
Why are you crying, David?
She asked.
because I don't think you and Daddy love me anymore.
Nonsense.
She said.
Of course we love you.
Even after all the naughty things I have done?
He asked.
Sure.
She said.
No matter what you do, we will always love you.
He ran, hugged her, and said,
Mommy, I'm sorry. I have been a naughty boy.
I am so glad you are.
She said.
Are you going to behave yourself from now on?
No.
Said David immediately.
No.
Yes, Mommy, I mean yes.
He said. David was so used to saying no that he forgot he should say yes now.
Good boy, let's have some pizza for supper.
David smiled happily. Everything was all right again. His mommy and daddy loved him, and that made the world a wonderful place for him.